Alrighty. So, talking about Crotas End, craftable weapons, there's quite a few gems in here. A lot of people saw the 180 and physically recoiled. If that was you, I understand. I felt very similar. However, there's actually a lot to like on this gun. From a PvE standpoint, you know, you got a lot of classics. You got Demolitionist, Adrenaline Junkie, Sword Logic, Frenzy, Dragonfly. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff on here. I personally would probably do something like Dragonfly and Frenzy. That seems like a really comfy combination. You could also do like Repulsor Brace to stabilizing rounds. There's a fair bit of stuff you could do. Now, as far as it goes for PvP, there's probably one perk on here that instantly stands out to you, and that's Rangefinder. But I'm here to tell you that Rangefinder is not worth your time right now. Not really. Now, I personally would probably go with Killing Wind, mainly because Killing Wind actually extends your damage fall off, adds a ton of stats, and you know, you want to be getting a kill and going on a spree with this gun. To me, that's the best way to use a 180 in PvP. And you know, you really want to push the range out kind of as far as you can. And you really can push the range out on this thing. This hits 36 meters with Killing Wind active. 30, 31, 32-ish meters, you know, with Soul Logic active. Like, you're pushing it pretty far for a 180. And your TTK will go right down because Soul Logic, I don't have it up on here, but basically, killing a player gives you 2 stacks in PvP, which is a 25% damage buff. So it's really, really good. It's, I don't know, if you like 180s, this is probably already on your radar. You probably already know all about this perk as well. Precision Intimate. Apparently the enhanced version is currently bugged, but in general, it still takes it to, you know, retap. It's very, very good. you can kind of pair it like however you want. Some people might be running Subsistence in PvE with the different perks as well. Like, there's a lot on this gun to like, and it's got good stats. You know, you can't really go wrong with it. Now, it's kind of funny, right? We went from a 180 to a 260. Now, 260s have been pretty hit or miss for people for quite a while. But this also, you probably noticed, has a perk that we saw on the hand cannon that drops its TTK dramatically. That's Precision Instrument. Now you can put keep away on this thing. You can do rapid hit. Like, there's a fair bit here that you probably want to go through. You could do Sword Logic if you prefer to get kills. Especially on a 260, it's a lot easier just to get a kill and then keep chaining them than to keep hitting all precisions. But if you want to keep that TTK up, especially on the first engagement, like Precision Instrument is probably what you want to run. It also has Hatchling, because we don't have enough Hatchling scouts yet, so it's also an option for PvE if you want that. Rewind rounds, which are fun. Shoot to loot, which is really good. Yeah, like there's a lot on this gun to like. Personally, I'd probably do Arrowhead Break on this thing. And then I'd probably do Counterbalance as well. Puts you at nearly 95, which is really, really good. You just do like a range muscle like. Easy, right? Can't really go wrong with this thing. A lot of good damage packs on it. You could also do a golden triclone thing. Like, it's good. It's good. Now, Abyss Defiant is interesting because it's the first auto rifle that's a 360 in quite a while that is, okay, so it's craftable, but it's actually got good stats. Unlike Unlike its predecessor that was craftable, Come to Pass, I believe it was called. This is much better. It also has better perks. Now you got the traditional toggle lock setup. You got some new things like Heal Clip. Now Heal Clip is interesting because with a solo build with Imperium, you can do some really nasty setups for that, but that's kind of like a separate deep dive kind of thing that I might show later. It's probably one of those guns so you want to just get a damage perk. Like, I think Sword Logic is probably your best bet. You could do Swashbuckler, because Swashbuckler also pairs perfectly with Cursed Roll. So you got a melee kill, you get Swashbuckler times 5, you get Cursed Roll. It's really, really fun. But let's just say, you know, do this Zen moment if you really want to push out this thing's consistency. I'd probably do ricochet rounds. You could do counterbalance, takes you straight to 100, so you could kind of pick whatever barrel you want. I would probably do small ball, and then I'd probably do a stability, so then you could really push it up. This gives you like insane range, right? Like 39 meters nearly, without a damage buff. With Zen Movement, with high stability, this thing is like a laser beam. It's probably the best 360 in the game right now. And this is personally how I'd make it for PvP. Like, it's really, really good. Now for PvE, you could do like Reconstruction with Incandescent. Like, there's a fair bit of different stuff you could do here. That's still personal preference, like Subsistence maybe. You could do Reconstruction. Maybe you have like a melee build, you know, you want to use Cursed Roll, the Swashbuckle, like, there's a lot of stuff you could do here. It's very good. It also has the fabled Pugilist plus Swashbuckler combo. You know, maybe you want to do a build like this with Athres on Hunter. Just saying, just an option. You could totally do that too. And yeah, really, really good auto rifle, very unusual. Now, Swordbreaker. Now, Swordbreaker is a bit of a special case. It's a lightweight, which a lot of people just went, what? Oh no, another lightweight. But, hear me out. If lightweights do get adjusted to be even better than they currently are, this is the best lightweight in the game. It has the most insane perks I've seen on a lightweight ever. And it is stacked with good stats. It actually ends up being better than Wastelander, which is very surprising. Personally, I would be looking to kind of make this work for your setup personally. So if you play Arc, you're probably already looking at Elemental Capacitor, but I do want you to keep in mind that this has insane base handling. So you don't have to. You could also do something a little funny called stacking. And then like, oh, a barrel shroud, and then, oh, I don't know, like a handling muscle. Oh, what is this? You can get very silly very quickly. The stats on this thing are insane. Maybe you want to do threat detector instead? Because you get an animation bonus, like slide shot instead, slide shot 1-2 punch instead. Like, there's so much good stuff on this gun. Like, I don't really think you can go wrong personally. You know, for PvE, maybe you want to do Subsistence Surrounded, like whatever you want. Whatever you want to put on this gun, you can put on this gun. It's really, really got insane stats. Hopefully Bungie takes a look at lightweights again in the future, and shotguns in general, and upgrades their consistency, because I don't feel like they're where they should be, but that's another conversation. Ooh. Oversoul Edict. What's this? A 540 round per minute pulse rifle? That has Headseeker? Keep Away? Damage perks? Vulture? This thing is loaded. I would definitely go with this setup for PvP. You can get the recoil direction way up as well. So I'd probably do something like this. Maybe like a range muzzlelock. The interesting thing is like, okay, so 33 meters, you know, not crazy. You could just go Encore and really push that out if you wanted to. Gameplay just works from the get-go. It's a very comfy pack. You could do Sword Logic with Encore. You could do Perpetual Motion with. You could do Eye of the Storm. Like, there's a lot to like here. For PvE, like Demolitionist, Vault Shot, like, dude, these things are absolutely stacked and they're amazing. Like, the guns from this raid are so much better than I could have imagined. It's really awesome. And like, there's just so much you can do with these guns, it's really good. Now, this is probably my favorite raid weapon actually. And it's because of a simple combination of instant reload perk that I never have to touch, gun's always reloading for me, and damage perk. Now, Sword Logic is actually amazing on a machine gun because you can kill like a orange bar target and get extra stacks. Pairing the melee perk, Casserole, for like extra ad clear, and like this gun is just stacked. It's so good. For me personally, it's my favorite archetype, 450 RPMs. So, I don't know, you can go wild with this thing. You can make a PvP setup, you could, you know, if you want to do Feeding Frenzy Vault Shot, like, if you want to do Cascade Point, like, Rewind Rounds with Target Lock, like, you do what you want, dude. This thing's great. There's a lot of fun stuff on here. But yeah, that's a quick look at all the Crotas End weapons. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys find the loot that you're looking for. I hope you enjoy Necrochasm. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later for hopefully some weapon reviews. It's quite hard to get these to drop. Currently I only have the hand cannon and the LMG crafted. Hoping to get the auto because I think it's the most interesting one here. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week and hopefully you get some good jobs.